Well, not having Twitter is one thing, but how about not having beer? It could happen. The long-lasting West Coast drought is impacting the availability and quality of a key ingredient in brewing, barley. Now, the beer industry is making changes to make sure there's enough barley and suds to go around. Sarah Eisen has more.
Jamie Hart is a barley farmer in the San Luis Valley of Colorado, a valley which gets 85% of its water from snowmelt to the Rio Grande River.
Water is what we live on. It's our lifeblood for our industry.
But there's a problem in the valley. Snowfall in surrounding mountains has been below average for the last 6 years.
It's been getting worse as we go through time here, and we're sure hoping to see the weather change.
That's something barley growers and beer giants like Miller Coors can't count on, especially with barley crop on the line, one of the key ingredients in beer.
Bill Coors is really famous for saying that barley is to beer as grapes is to wine.
Kim Arata is the director of sustainability for Miller Coors. One of her key jobs, finding ways to reduce the company's water footprint. Miller Coors estimates it's already reduced the amount of water it uses to 3.9 barrels of water for every 1 barrel of beer. That's less than the industry average. But on the farm, they know they've got a lot more work to do.
What we've learned is that more than 90% of the water is really within our agricultural supply chain. So we can be as efficient as possible in our breweries, but if we're not collaboratively working with our growers and others within our agricultural supply chain to become efficient, we're not going to create scale and we're not going to create impact.
Miller Coors has 850 partner growers in 4 states, including here in Colorado, where nearly 100 growers met this week at the company's winter growers meeting to discuss the growing concern over the water shortage. So what is Miller Coors doing? In addition to the water they have saved at breweries around the country, the company has employed 8 agronomists to work directly with farmers. And they have 2 test farms, one in Colorado and the Showcase Barley Farm in Idaho, where they've used new irrigation techniques, even breeding new forms of barley that are drought resistant.
And through that, we were able to save over 400 million gallons of water in 3 years.
Working with guidance from Miller Coors, partner farms have taken initiative as well.
The old ones are just, they're not as efficient.
Jamie Hart replaced all the nozzles on his farm's pivot equipment at a cost of about $4,000 per pivot, a cost he believes is worth it in the long run.
It comes with a cost, but this water is very precious.
So far, no cost has been passed along to the consumer. But it's certainly something Wall Street may soon be keeping an eye on. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Sarah Eisen.